Hello guys, welcome to our evening live trading session. Okay, so this is the um, educating sharing of knowledge session. Okay, this is the sharing of knowledge session. This is the session where I share the knowledge of how you can become a profitable trader. All right, so my name is Leo and I remain your guide. Okay, so right here, this is a market I'm currently analyzing. So I'm just going to delete everything here. Okay, I'm going to delete everything. And then I'm going to restart the whole process from the beginning. Okay, because I want you to, just follow along on, everything that I do. Okay, everything that I'm doing. So this market was previously on the, sorry, just a minute. So this market was previously on uptrend. Okay, it was previously on the uptrend. So as you can see from here, so as you can see right here, you see we have we have a low here, we have a high. So this high never got taken out, okay, and then it created another low, all right, and this low was a retest of the break of structure here, all right. So and then the market continue to go up further until this area. So this is our recent high, okay. This is our recent high. So in case you're just joining us for the first time, and maybe you don't know what all of this is, this is what we call analysis. Okay, this is how to make analysis in the forex market before you can take any opportunity. Okay, this is what you want to do so that you get the direction of your market. Okay, you know where your market is going before you place any trade. All right, so don't worry, just follow along. Get your pen and paper, jot everything that I'm saying here, and don't worry. As time goes on, everything will align. All right. So this is basically how to make analysis. All right. This is basically how to make analysis. What you want to be looking for is your high and your low. Okay. Your highs and your low. So we have the high over there. Then this is the recent low. All right. This high is yet to be taken out. This low is yet to be taken out. All right. But how do I know that this market will keep going down? Look at this market. Look at this right here. Um, Let me just zoom on it so that you see clearly. All right. So you see this was actually going up. All right. And this is when this one was going up, when this price movement was heading to the upside, uh, you see there was something like this. There was something like this. There's a high here. Sorry, there's a low there. There's a high. All right. We have a low, a high, a low, a high, another low, high, low. You see, it keep going up. Okay. So your highs and your lows, um, they are the break structure. Okay. So that is how you know that your market is, either going up or coming down. So don't worry, I'm going to just re-explain all of these for those that are just joining us for the first time. All right. So I want to make everything as simple as possible. I want to make it as easy as possible so that those that are just joining us will not feel confused. So, okay, before I continue, we call these highs and lows. Okay, we call it highs and lows. So when we have a low, this is a low right here. Okay, this is a low right here. But you see, this market didn't come down to break this low. Okay, so whenever a market, then we have a high, a high here. But what happened here? This high was broken. Okay, because the market actually moved up to creating another high, leaving this high behind. All right. So when we have a structure like this, it means the market is on uptrend. Okay, when we have a structure like this, it means the market is on uptrend. So look at this right now. If I draw this to this area, you see that this high is more than this high. Okay, so but he actually created it. Okay, he brought it all to this level. Okay, this is a high, and then it created another low. Okay, it created another high, even though it's small, but it's still a high. Okay, it's still a structure in the market. So we have a high and a low, a high, a low, a high. So with this price pattern now, all you can see is a break of the high. Okay, a break of the high, not a break of the low. Okay, so now that we have a break of the high, you see that all the lows are not broken. Okay, we have a low here, we have another low at the top, another low on top. Okay, so the further the market is going up, the further it's creating lows. Okay, so it's creating higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Okay, higher, a higher low, a high, a higher high, a higher low, another higher high. I call it higher high because it's higher than this. Okay, so in the forex market we say when a high is higher than the other high, then we say it's a higher high. Okay, this is a high, but this high is higher, okay, than this. So this is a higher high, this is a lower high. Okay, a lower high is a low, but it's higher than this low. All right, so the market is breaking structure to the top side, and then something happened around here. Okay, when the market created this high, we were actually expecting the market to come down a little bit, create another low, the same way it's been doing all along. So we are waiting for something that will come around this area and then go up again to break this high, isn't it? But it never happened. It never happened. What happened? This is what happened. You see, we have this low here. All of our lows were not violated. Okay, so let me draw out all of our lows so that you see what I'm talking about. You see the difference now. So we have a low here. Let me just make a rough drawing. Okay, just a rough drawing. I'm just drawing out the lows. So these are the lows I'm drawing out. Okay, so we have a low. You see, the lows are not broken. Okay, unlike the highs. The lows are not broken. All right, so the high here is broken. You see, it got broken. All right, this high got broken, this high got broken, this got broken to the top side. Okay, so every time the market move ahead of the previous high, we say the market actually broke structure to the top side. Okay, so let me delete those so that we have a clearer uh, analysis. So now our low wasn't violated until this level. Okay, it wasn't violated until this level. Now that we have this, it means the market is actually trying to make a reversal. Okay, so this is how to know that the market is making a reversal. So there's a name for this actually. Okay, the low wasn't violated until this level. This is the 4-hour time frame. Okay, this low wasn't violated until this level. So in this way, this is how you get that the market is actually heading to the opposite side. Okay, heading to the opposite direction. And in the forex market, we call this market structure shift. Okay, MSS, market structure shift. So you see, we had a market structure shift. You see, the market has been going uptrend. It was previously on uptrend, going up, breaking structures to the top side. But when it got to this point, it gave us a market structure shift. Okay, so it changed the market structure. The structure was uptrend before, but now it's changing to downtrend. That is what the market structure shift means. Okay, so now we have a downtrend. All right. Now that we have a downtrend, we can just jump into the market just like that. Okay, we can just jump into the market just like that. How do we now take an entry from this? How do we take an entry? It is very easy. Okay, it is very easy. And you are going to understand it now. So we have supports and resistance in the market. Okay, we have supports and resistance in the market. Now, how do we identify our major supports and resistance zones? How do we identify them? There are different ways to identify your support and resistance. Okay, but since this is a newbie session, I don't want to go into something that will be, confusing. I don't want to start mentioning things um, that is not going to be fun. You understand? So I want to make this session, this class, as easy as possible. So now we have different type of order blocks. Sorry, let me not use the word order block. Let me just stick to support and resistance. Okay, let me just um, use the common name that we are all familiar with. So we have what we call support and resistance. Okay, and I'm sure most of us here already know what support and resistance is. Okay, so a resistance also means supply. Okay, so when the market is on uptrend movement going up, the very moment the market start to go down, okay, that particular area where the market start to go down, that means there's a resistance around that area, or there's a supply around that zone. Okay, so you can either call it a resistance or a supply zone. All right, so here there's a supply zone. That is why when this market got to this point, this market started coming down. Okay, but there are many ways that we can actually get our supply zone. All right, our supply or demand zone. So we have a demand zone also, and the demand zone is when the market is selling to the downside. The place where the market start to make the move to the top side is what we call the support or the demand zone. All right, so it's just the opposite of our the definition is just the opposite of the supply. Okay, so demand is just an opposite of supply. Remember what I said with supply. In supply, when the market is going up, okay, when the market is moving to the top side, in forex doesn't go in one direction. Okay, forex doesn't go in one direction. Sorry guys, excuse me for a minute. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. Now let's continue. So, so like I was saying, we have what we call the order block. All right. So, I'm pretty sure I've, you know, okay. So, now that we understand what order blocks support and resistance is, okay, like I said, a support is, when your market is selling to the downside, that particular area where your market starts to go up, okay, that means there's a support around such area. So like this place right now, there's a demand. You can call it a demand or a support. Here also, there's a demand or a support. Okay, all right. And here we have a resistance. Okay, so that is the difference between the support and the resistance. All right. So Now, when you plot your support or your resistance, that is when you get, the where you can actually start to, where you can place your trade, okay, where you should be looking at. So it is very important to figure out where your support or your resistance is. All right. So here I'm just going to make an example. Like I said, I don't want to make things complicating. Okay. I don't want to start mentioning things that you guys would not understand. All right. So now, in the forex market, there's a way to actually identify your support and your resistance. All right. You can easily identify it by, when we have something like this, just like I've explained. All right. You can identify it like this. You see, when this happened, you see the market went up, went all the way to this area. But when this market got to this point, what happened? It started rejecting. Okay, we call this rejection. You see, the market started going back to the top side. So even though it actually came here just a little bit up, it doesn't matter. That means it respected this for a while. Okay. So now there's a way we refine, okay? There's a way we refine the support and the resistance, okay? There's a way we refine it. And that is exactly what happened here, okay? So because most of us will be expecting that, this is our resistance. The market will definitely come to this area and start to go down. No, that doesn't happen in the forex market, okay? You can't easily predict where the market is going to go. That is why you need to know that particular point where your support or your resistance are. Okay, so now I'll just give you a little example. All right, I'll give you small example. So let me zoom on this. Let me zoom on this so that. So look at this right there. Look at this right here. If you look at this, something happened here. Okay, something happened around this area. Look at these whole candles. Okay, look at this whole candles. Look at this all other candles. Or wait, better still, let me just make it this way. All right, let me just do it this way so that it will not be complicated for you guys. Let me just do it this way. I said I want to make this as easy as possible. All right, I want to make this as easy as possible. So we have this. Okay, we have this. All right, we have this here, and then we have this. Look at this. This is the 4-hour time frame. All right, this is the 4 hours time frame. All this area right here is our resistance zone. They are all our resistance zone, okay? Because if you see what is going on around here, let's go to the lower time frame so that we can see this better. All right. I'll show you why it is a resistance zone now and why the market is respecting that. Okay. So this is what we drew out, right? This is what we actually drew out. Let me just remove this for a while. So this is what we drew out, okay? You remember I said when we have a break of structure, okay? So actually, this is a higher time frame change of market structure, okay? Market structure shift. This is the one that happened on the higher time frame, okay? We also have the ones that would happen on the lower time frame also. So look at here, you see we have a low here, we have another high here, okay? We couldn't see it on the 4-hour time frame because this is 1-hour time frame right now, and every candle here takes 1 hour before a candle here can finish printing. Okay, so for you to get the 4-hour candle on this 1 hour, you need to count 4 candles here. Okay, 4 candles here will make 4-hour candle. All right, that is why it seems a bit chalky on the 4-hour. We don't have something like this. Okay, so what I normally do is I come to the lower time frame to also get the shift of market structure. All right, on the lower time frame also. So right here we have this low, we have this high. Okay, we have these lows, then we have this high, then we have this low and this high. Okay, so right now that this market has just broken out around this area, all of this area before it got broken out, the last high, okay, the last high here and the last low, they are all our structures. Okay, they are all part of our structures. The last high and the last low. This is the last low here before the market got broken to the downside. Okay, this is the last low, and this is the last high before the market got broken to the downside. All right, so now this is where our resistance is. All right, this is where our resistance is. So we now have a change of character. Okay, we have a change of character around this area. What I mean by change of character is market structure shift. Okay, I just love to call it change of character. All right, so some people call it change of market structure shift, change of character is all the same thing. All right, so now after we got the change of character, market structure shift around this area, the next thing you want to do is on every market, there's what we call break and retest. Okay, this is a fresh breakout. All right, this is where the market broke out from initially on the 1 hour time frame. This is where the market broke out from. Okay, so right here, you see, immediately it broke out, we had, what is this? A retest, a market that went back into that zone again before it started coming down. Guys, I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to point out here. This is very important. It's very important that you know this. Okay, if you want to be a forex trader and you don't know all of this, yeah, in fact, you have a long way to go. Okay, and I'm trying to make this as simple as possible. All right, I'm trying to make this as easy as possible. Right? So you see, we have a breakout here. From our previous lesson, that was yesterday evening, I said whenever we get a breakout, we always have a retest. All right. And then I taught you guys a strategy that when the market just break out like this, okay, you want to enter from the next candle instantly because the market is going to continue to go down, isn't it? So, but that was another strategy. Okay, that is another strategy. So in the forex market, we have so many strategies that a trader can actually utilize. Okay, so it just depends on the kind of trader you are and the kind of strategy you want to use. All right. So yesterday's strategy, we're not going to talk about it today. Okay, so let's just focus on another strategy. It is left for you as a trader to choose any of the strategy that you are comfortable with. All right. So it's left for you to choose any of the strategies that you are comfortable with. So right here, right now, this is another strategy. Yesterday was just when we have a breakout, you enter instantly. But today, when we have a breakout, you wait for a retest. There's what we call a retest. Okay. So most traders don't wait for retest because most of the time it takes time, a lot of time before this actually happens. This is 1 hour. Okay. So immediately you saw this breakout. This is our last low. This is our last high. Immediately it broke out of the of our last low. Some people will enter instantly, okay, and then they will begin to sell. And you see what happened. The market actually sold. While some traders will wait for hours. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8 hours before this market finish retesting. Remember, this is our 1 hour time frame, and all the candle here takes 1 hour to finish printing. Okay, each candle takes 1 hour before they finish printing. All right. So that is why some will not wait. Okay, they can't wait for 8 hours before for the retest, and most of the time the market will not even use 8 hours. Okay, it can use days. It can take days before it actually retests. All right, but most traders will not want that. So immediately we had this change of character, the market started dropping to the downside instantly, immediately. Okay, so the same thing happened here. So immediately the market started, moving down. We had another break of structure around this area because if you look at this area right now, when the market made a retest, the market actually moved to the top side from this zone, okay, from this area. Let me remove this. So when the market came down after breaking this, it actually sold to this level. Okay, and this took about how many hours? After this, we have 1, 2, 3. This is 3 hours. Okay, came down to this level. When it got down to this level, the market started going back again to make the retest. Okay, so that means we have a little support around this area. Okay, we have a little support around this area. That is why when this market got to this point, it started going back to the top side again. Okay, remember what I said about support and resistance. No matter how small the reversal is, as far as it is reversing, that means there's a support around that area. Okay, and the market is actually respecting the support. But what happened right here is we call this a minor support. Okay, this is a minor support and this is a minor resistance. Okay, this is a minor support, this is a minor resistance. Because when this market got here, it actually moved to this to this area, but it still later got broken. Okay, it got broken. So every time the market breaks out of a support or a resistance, it always goes back to retest that support or resistance. All right, and look at what happened here. With the examples I made here, I said the market is going to make a retest. All right, that is why some traders don't wait for this retest; they just enter instantly. All right, look at what happened here. When this market came down, you see the market never made a retest. The market just continued to go down. All right, the market just continued to go down. Okay, and again, before it made the retest, look how long it took to make this retest. Guys, each candle here takes 1 hour to print. If you count the whole of these candles right now, it can be maybe up to two weeks. All right. So you see, this is the difference. All right. So this is why most traders don't wait for retest; they just enter instantly. All right. Even with myself, sometimes I don't wait for retest. I love retest though because it's is a better way of another confirmation. Let me just put it that way. Okay. So it's another confirmation that you get in the forex market that yeah, your market is actually going to go your way. All right. So when I have a retest, okay, a retest that doesn't go above my previous high, when I have this something like this, I'm sure that this market will continue to go down. All right. So when I get something like this, you see something that just broke out like this and doesn't have a retest, most of the time I don't trust them. All right. Even if I go into the such trade, I'm not going to stay long. Okay. I'm not going to stay for long. I just want to be there for a little time and then I get out of the market. All right. So that is that on breakout and retest. So guys, I hope you understand everything that we've been discussing around all of these areas. If you don't understand, you can actually ask your questions, right? You can ask any question. You can just point out any parts that you don't understand and I'll make a fresh explanation. Okay? If there's any part of this that you don't understand, just point it out and I'll make a fresh explanation. Guys, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you guys. I'm waiting for your question, guys. If you have any question at all, please feel free to ask me before I continue. All right? Ask me before I continue the analysis. All right? If you have any question whatsoever, ask me before we continue with our analysis. If you have any question, please ask now before we continue with our analysis. All right. So if you have no question, I think we should continue, right? If you have no question, I think we should continue. Okay. So if you have no question, I will just continue with our topic, okay, with our discussion rather. So let's use another pair, okay? Let's use another market. Let's use another market, for example. All right. So let's use another market, for example. Let's use another market. All right. Okay. So um, okay. Let's use this. This is fine. Let's use this. Let's use this. So let me just delete everything here. Let me just delete everything. All right. So this is our 4-hour time frame. And guys, whenever you are making your analysis, always make sure that you are starting it from the higher time frame. Okay. So what I mean by higher time frame is you don't want to just jump into 1 minute and start and be like, the only time that you can use 1 minute is if you are using um, an indicator. Okay. If you are using an indicator, like a crossover indicator. So if you go to BtcDana, you will see something like this. Let me just show you. Okay. I don't know why this is not loading, but just give it a second. Okay. Okay. So that didn't work out. I actually thought it should. Okay. Didn't work out. So let's just leave this out of, you know, what we're actually looking at. Let's just continue, guys. It is the most important thing is for you to know your support and your resistance. Okay. So the indicators are just by the way. You can actually use indicators at your own risk. Right? Indicators don't guarantee. I'm not saying price actions guarantee success in forex trading. No, you can actually be a price action trader, and there will still be no guarantee that you'll be successful in forex trading. So it's just like that. That is forex trading for you. So you can actually make your analysis on the 1 minute time frame also. Okay, but the problem is the 1 minute time frame is always difficult. Okay, it's always difficult. So what I mean by difficult is the movement of the market is very fast. Okay, every candle here takes just 1 minute to finish printing. You see this one right now, this one right now took just 1 minute to finish to print all of this. Okay, so just a movement on the 1 hour. 60 candles here makes 1 hour candle. Okay, 60 candles here makes one candle. All right. So you see the scope is, imagine you get something like this on your 1 hour. That means, before a candle finish closing on the 1 hour, that means you are going to count 60 candles here. Okay, that means you are going to count 60 candles here. So if you are making your analysis on the 1 hour time frame, it is always difficult because the market is very fast on the 1 minute time frame. All right, so it's going to be giving you something that is, not, it's not going to give you the real data of what is actually going on. Okay, because it is 1 minute now, so it is always rushing, doing different kind of things. To go down, go up, go down, go up. Okay, in 20 minutes, it could have, created a high and a low. All right. So unless you are a scalper that has an experience, okay, you have that, confidence and experience in scalping, I will not advise you to make analysis on your 1 minute. Okay, I'm not saying traders don't use 1 minute. Some actually use the 1 minute time frame, but as a beginner, I will not advise you to use the 1 minute. Okay, stick to the higher time frame. Stick to the higher time frame. All right. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Just a moment, please. Just a moment. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue, guys. So, okay, so this is the 1 minute time frame. You don't want to make your analysis on the 1 minute. Okay, making analysis on the 1 minute is very, very dangerous. All right, the 1 minute time frame moves very fast. Okay, it moves very fast. So that is why you want to start your analysis from, even though you are a scalper, most scalpers that I know start their analysis from the 15-minute time frame. Okay, they start their analysis from the 15-minute time frame. Look at what we draw on the 1 minute. Look how small it is on the 5 minutes, guys. Look how small, very tiny it is on the 5 minutes. Okay, so this is why you don't want to use the uh, 5 minute, 1 minute time frame. Okay, so it is better for you to make your analysis right here. Okay, something like this. Make your analysis on the 15 minute. That is if you want to be a scalper. Okay, if you want to be people that cash out sharp sharp, but also remember it is very dangerous. Okay, so you can easily lose your money sharp sharp also. Okay, actually there's really no um, perfect time frame. Okay, so just as we say there's no perfect human being, the same thing with forex. All right, there's no perfect time frame. Just because you are using the higher time frame doesn't mean that you will not lose. Okay, so let me just say something that you just choose whatever you are comfortable with. Okay, I don't even think it is wise to actually give you um, a time frame that you should be using. So use whatever it is that you are comfortable with. All right, so I am comfortable with the 4 hour time frame down to the 15 minutes. But if you are comfortable using the 1 minute time frame, maybe after everything you are comfortable with the 1 minute, yeah, it's cool. You can actually use it. All right. So, but if you want to use the 1 minute, make sure that you are making analysis from at least the 5 minute time frame. Okay. So look at what I've do. Look what I've done here. I have this support and resistance. Okay, but I drew it in another form. Okay, we call this the trend line. Okay, we call this the trend line. So because most of the times, our boxes will not align with our market. So look at this market. This market is actually descending to the downside. Okay, it's descending to the downside. This is my resistance here. And you see, it only touched it. After this, it came back into it once. Yeah, you can actually utilize this. Okay, and then maybe you were waiting for it here, but it never got heated. Okay, before it start to go down again. All right. So this is where our trend lines actually come in. So when you see a descending market, a market that is going down and is not aligning with your box, you can actually pick a line, okay, a stick like this, and draw out where the market is heading to, okay. But just make sure that where you are drawing it from actually has a point, and then it's touching another point. This is a point here, all right. So I can just do it this way and make sure that my market is actually touching different points, all right. So when the market comes back to hit it, the market can actually go to the direction I want it to go to. Okay, so it's another way of looking at the market from the market perspective. All right. So you see, this is where we actually made the analysis from, because we got this movement. We got this movement. This is the 15 minutes. So we can actually go to the 1 minute and see how big it is on the 1 minute. Okay, just that small movement on the 15 minutes. Look at how big it is on the 1 minute time frame. So this is what the scalpers, this is what they do. When they draw something like this, they will be waiting for this market. Okay, so now that this market got rejected around this area before, let's see what is going to happen when it comes back to this zone again. If it's going to sell, then we sell. If it's going to buy when it gets to this zone again, we are going to buy. That is basically what they do. Okay, so guys, please, if you have any question on everything that we've discussed, you can actually ask me right now, and let's answer it together. Okay. If you have any question whatsoever, ask me now, and I'll attend to it. All right. So if you have any question on everything that I've been explaining, please let me know. Okay, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Guys, if you have any question whatsoever, please let me know now before we move forward. Okay, let me know now before we move forward. So guys, please, um, we are all here to learn, right? But in the process of learning, we also need to make money, isn't it? And the reason why we are all here is because we want to learn how to trade the forex market and start making money, isn't it? I am here because I'm a forex trader. You are here because you want to learn how to trade the forex market. Yeah. So I've actually made it very easy for you guys, because this platform, yeah, it's a place where you can get that forex knowledge. All right. But I don't want it to be boring. Okay, I don't want it to be boring to most of us. And again, I don't want it to be just a place where we come to burn our data just because we are learning. All right. So that is why I have made a package for all of us to benefit from. And that package is I created a premium group. All right. So on that premium group, I drop signals every day. So what I mean by signal is, look at this market right here. Look at this market, this current market right now. So immediately I saw this kind of market, I tell everybody to sell. Okay, so you sell because the market is coming down here. You sell and you make money. So immediately the market get to this point, I say buy. You buy and you make money. Okay, but I only drop it on that group. Okay, I only drop such things on that group. So if you want to join my group, it is very easy. Okay, all you have to do is just fund your account, your BtcDana trading application, trading account, fund it with at least $15. Okay, fund the account with at least $15. So that way I know that, yeah, you are actually serious and you are appreciating everything that I'm doing. Okay, so the money you are funding is not a payment for the group. I'm not asking you to pay into my account. It is your money. Okay, so whatever you fund, you are going to be using it to make more money. You understand? You see, other mentors, other channels will tell you, okay, oh, come and pay $50 before I can give you signal, before you can be making money from Forex. But on this platform, there's nothing like that. Nobody is collecting anything from you. Okay, nobody is collecting 1 naira from you, nothing, zero, nothing. Nobody is collecting anything. But all I'm asking is, please, let's just be serious. Okay, and the only way to be serious is by funding our account. And if you want to fund, you need to do it on this live stream. Okay, the only place that I can confirm it is if you are doing it on this live stream. If you don't fund on this live stream, guys, please, it's not going to be counted. Okay, so you need to do it on this live stream. When you fund up to $15 on this live stream, just hire me, let me know you funded. Okay, and then I'll add you to my premium group. And if you want to fund right now, just go to that, go to the chat room, click on that banner where deposit with benefit is written on. Okay, use that banner, just click on that banner. Okay, it's on top of the chat room. All right, it's on top of the chat room, just below this video right now. Okay, this video you are watching is just below it. So just click on it, click on that banner. All right, and it will take you straight to where you can make your deposit. Okay, just follow the process and deposit on your account, fund your account. So when you fund your account with at least $15, then just hire me and I'll add you to my premium group. Okay, so on that premium group, we take trades every day. We take trades every day. All right, and everything is quite hard right now. All right, things are not as easy as they used to be. Okay, things are just getting hard day by day. So that is why it is very important that the little that we are funding, we need to make money with that, isn't it? So guys, please, if you fund your account, this is not just a learning platform. Okay, this is a platform where you learn and then you make money at the same time. All right. So I believe that making money is a good motivator for everybody. Okay, so if you are here and you are making money, you even be motivated. I have a class today. Let me go and stuff like that, because you are going to get motivated on trading forex. You understand? Money day forex, we all know. Okay, but you need the right knowledge before you can become a profitable trader. So guys, please fund your account and let's make the money together. Okay. So if you have no question, I think we should just continue. Though we are getting to the end of our session for this evening, all right, we are getting close to the end of this session. But right now, let's just continue, with the short time we have, let's just continue. Let's just continue. So, uh, I think, let me just show you something very important. Okay, let me show you something that is very important before we actually end this session. Let me show you something that is very, 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 very important. All right, because I know most of us will be like, when I said signal, well, some of us will be like, what is signal? How is the signal going to be? Okay, so let me just show you how the signal is and how you can interpret a signal. Okay, let me show you what a signal is and how you can interpret a signal. So if you are able to interpret a signal, all you have to do is just utilize the signal. Okay, whatever the signal is doing, whatever the signal is telling you to do, you just do it, right? And then you become profitable. So this is how a signal looks like. Let me share my screen to the slide. Okay, so if you deposit on your BtcDana trading application, this is how a signal looks like. Okay, I'm sure you've seen this on the BtcDana general group. Okay, the general BtcDana group. I'm sure you've seen this before. Okay, you've seen signals where you see buy, sell this, buy that. You understand? So that is a signal. And how do you interpret this signal? How do you know what the signal is telling you? Okay, so this is a scalping signal. So in forex trading, we have different kind of traders. We have the scalpers, we have the intraday trader, and then we have the swing traders. Okay, so the swing traders, they are mostly that kind of trader that, they swing the market. So what I mean by swinging is they stay for long. Okay, they trade for long. So they can open a position and stay with that position for months, okay, days, weeks, months. Okay, they can trade for long, like they are going to open that position. They are going to be analyzing their market. You saw I was analyzing my own market from the 4-hour time frame down to the 1 hour, and then I even took you around, if you want to be a scalper, how you can utilize the 15 minutes to make your analysis. You understand? But as a scalper, what they do is, sorry, as a swing trader, what the swing traders, what they do is they go to the weekly time frame. Okay, they go to the weekly time frame or the monthly time frame and make the analysis there, and that is where they place their trade. But for a scalper, for a scalping trade, the this is the analysis, the XAU USD analysis was made on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, it was made on the 15-minute time frame. That is why it's a scalping trade. So that means this trade is not going to go for long. Okay, it can just go for like maybe 15, 30, even maybe up to 1 hour. Yeah, so that is a scalping trade. Okay, and then we have an intraday trade. So if assuming it's something like this, intraday. You see something like this is an intraday trade. Okay, so intraday means within that day. Okay, intraday, within that day. So it's a trade. Yeah, it's also a scalping. Okay, it's also a scalping, but it's the time is longer. Okay, it's scalping, you want to make your money sharp sharp. Maybe you are in the market for like 15 to 20 minutes, 1 hour. Okay, but intraday you might be in the market for like maybe 4, 5, 6 hours, even 12 hours. Okay, but it's still going to happen within that day. Even though it jumps to the next day, it doesn't matter. It's still, it can still be within such day. All right, so it's an intraday trade. That means this market wasn't analyzed on the lower time frame. It was analyzed on the higher time frame. Let's say maybe like the daily down to the 4 hour and then down to the 1 hour. All right. So now this signal is XAUUSD gold. Okay, and the signal, what the signal is saying here is telling you to sell. Okay, it's telling you to sell at this price. Okay, so the reason why I put this price every time I say sell or buy, the reason why I have this entry price here is because some of us, we saw the signals very late. So maybe the signal was dropped now and then you saw it maybe later after 15, 20 minutes. It's not valid anymore. Okay, so how do you know if the market is still valid? All you have to do is just check the market. If the market is still around this number, okay, if the market is still around this number, then it is valid. But if the market is not around this number anymore, then that means the market is not valid anymore. Just leave it. Okay, and then we have what we call the take profit and the stop loss. I'm sure you know what take profit and stop loss is. Okay, I'm sure you know what take profit and stop loss is. So this is how I'm going to be providing the signal. All right, I'll give you the instrument that you are going to be trading. If it's a SAUSD, GBP USD, Euro, CAD, whatever it is, I'm going to put it here. Then I'm going to give you the command of what to do when you go into that instrument. Is it a sell or is it a buy? So right here is a buy, is a sell. Okay, so then you go to XAUUSD, you sell, and then you set your TP and your stop loss, and then you just relax and wait for the market to run. Okay, to do it own it things. Okay, the way it do its thing. You understand? So that is basically how to interpret a signal. All right. So I did this because of our newbies, that maybe might likely to make fund their account and want to join the premium signal, and then maybe they don't understand what signal is. Okay. So this is basically what a signal is. So tomorrow we'll be looking into another topic on how we can better our knowledge in forex trading. Okay, so right now we've come to the end of our session for this evening. All right. So guys, please, if you haven't funded your account, go and get your account funded. Tomorrow afternoon is another day. Okay, it's another day to look for an order in the forex market. Okay, look for a good opportunity in the forex market. So guys, please have a good night rest, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning by God's grace.